Hey everyone, this episode is part of a remastered series that Marisol and I decided to record to make up for the loss of our original 10 episodes. In these episodes, you can expect the two of us to talk about the exact same topics that were covered in our original episodes, only now with a new perspective. Thank you guys for listening. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome back, everybody, to the podcast. Episode number 6 of the remastered series. Feeling great.
Yeah, me too. I am a little tired. I worked all weekend, but honestly, it was really nice.
Yeah, I'm feeling tired. I haven't really been doing. So I went on a 3-mile run.
Okay.
This morning. Pretty good. Felt great. I felt really exhausted, honestly. I gave my dogs a bath after that. And then I helped my parents move some furniture because the upstairs was finally done. So my mom could move all of her stuff out, all of her art equipment. We got her desk built and it looks great. I love the way upstairs turned out.
Yeah, it looks really nice. Like an art studio, actually.
Yeah. And then after that, I was working on my math homework, it's not hard, but it is long. It's usually about 15 to 17 questions, and sometimes the questions have like parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
those are the worst.
And then sometimes each part might have like an A, B, and a C, so it's like so many more questions than just the ones that are shown, right?
Yeah.
It's like question 17, part 1, parts
out of 27.
parts A through C, and I don't know, it's not hard. It's not at all. And the way that I do it, right, it's like I don't take like notes per se. Mm-hmm. I just jump into the homework, and it's great. The way that the homework works for my math class is that you can choose to view an example. It's pretty much the exact same question. They show you how to do it, only it's just different numbers. Mm-hmm. And I'll take notes right there, like little small notes, like in this instance, in a question that looks like this, I know to use this formula, right? Or this rule, whatever it be, the quotient derivative rule or whatever it is. And, that's how I've been doing it. And it's been working. It's just, it feels longer because usually it's like you take notes before and then you do the homework after. But I'm taking notes while I'm doing the homework, so it just seems that much longer.
Yeah.
And, it's all right. Halfway done with the first homework, then I got one more. It's due tomorrow though, at the end of the day, although he usually moves it to Tuesday, so it's probably going to get moved to Tuesday, but I want to try and get it done tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's one less thing.
Yeah, like tomorrow morning, because tomorrow's Columbus Day and we're going to go on a little date like after 1:30. So
yeah, it should be really fun.
I want to pump it up before that. Yeah, I'm excited. I think it should be cool.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get my work done before we meet too. Because I did plan on doing it today, but I woke up around I think 7:50, 8 o'clock, because then I went back to sleep for a few minutes.
Yeah.
And then I got to work around 9:10, and I started at 9:30. And I got it at 2:30. It was only 5 hours, so love that for me.
Oh, yeah.
But I was outside the entire time pushing carts and just being outside honestly makes me really tired.
It's that vitamin D. Like being in the sun makes you more tired. So I always feel really tired when I go for a run. Mm-hmm. More so than if we just go to the gym. I'll feel tired, but when I'm running,
as tired.
Yeah, when I go for a run, I run in the neighborhood, in the sun.
It's exhausting.
It is. At the end of it, you feel more drained. As soon as you sit down and stop moving, it's really hard to get back up and exert yourself. And but we did get coffee, which helped.
We did. That woke me up for a little bit.
I've been up.
My bad.
I know. I don't know, cause man, I was having trouble sleeping the last 2 weeks. And it got really bad this last week. I was staying up till 3, 4 in the morning, just tossing and turning, could not fall asleep for the life of me. And, I'd get up. I was like, come on, man. And I'd get on my phone, throw on some ASMR on Spotify, turn the phone off so I wasn't looking at the screen. Still wasn't helping. Like I was at that point where I was just restless. Like I couldn't close my eyes because they weren't even like heavy. You know what I mean? Like when they feel really heavy and like you could just keep them closed without even like trying, could not happen. Like it was more straining to try and keep them closed than it was to just keep them open.
Yeah, I get that. When I work later shifts, like closing, I don't get out super late. It's like 11 o'clock, right?
Yeah.
But I am more awake than I was. Or that I would be if I were to just like go through my regular day.
Yeah.
And it's because I feel like I'm exuding a lot more energy. But then through that, because I'm talking to people and like doing things, I wake up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's been because you actually gave me Benadryl recently, and
I thought it was melatonin.
Melatonin. Sorry,
I was like, you gave me Benadryl.
Yeah, you took Benadryl recently, and that made you drowsy, and that's why I made the connection. No, you gave me melatonin recently. I popped 2 of the little melatonin pills like 2 days ago, and man, I knocked out. It was at 1 a.m, but way better than what was happening. I woke up. I stayed up the whole day. Like didn't take a nap or anything, or stayed in bed particularly late. And then last night, I mean, we called. It was like 10:30. Knocked out.
Yeah, I think it was 10:30.
Yeah, after we hung up, I knocked out pretty much immediately. I thought I was gonna have trouble because we were on the phone call, and I actually woke up like more. Like I was already really tired, but we called, and while we were talking, I woke up. I popped 1 of the little melatonin pills. Man, I was out within 10 minutes. Easy. I woke up today feeling the best I ever had. Honestly. Like I woke up and it was like 8 a.m. And I was like, man, I don't feel tired, right?
Yeah.
And I tried to lay back down, but I was awake. I just chilled in bed for like an hour, and I got up, and I've just been up. I've been chilling, feeling good. And I don't know, it just feels like it's so hard to recognize just how much a good night's sleep is like really affects your day. You know what I mean? You get a good night's rest, man, you're so productive during the day that you have too much time. You know what I mean? I was so used to waking up late
and doing your work like later in the day.
Exactly. And feeling like my whole day was consumed, and I was like could not be further from the truth like these past 2 days. And I'm just really happy that I got like the sleep in order. I don't want to rely on the melatonin, so that's why I just wanted to use the melatonin to get me into that sleep habit. You know what I mean?
Like back on track.
Yeah. And so the plan is, again, tonight, try and go to bed by 10:30, 11:30. Around then, I want to try and go to bed before midnight. And every night, if I can achieve that, I'll be happy. Because I wake up, like the earliest is like 8 o'clock. Maybe earlier, depending on if we go to the gym earlier. But most of the time, it's going to be around 8 o'clock. Because, I got class at 10:15 or at 10. And waking up at 8, it gives me plenty of time to get ready and stuff. So, I don't know. Just wanted to talk about that before we got into the topic of today's episode.
Yeah, I feel like sleeping or getting a good night rest, sorry. It really just sets you up for a better day and obviously a better week too.
It really does. It's like a what'd you call it? Like a domino effect, You have a good day, and that sets you up for a good day the next day, and so forth, But then you run behind one day, and then that just sets you up for running behind the whole week.
Yeah, that's when I take the melatonin. I haven't been taking it, but I feel like I might need to start if I'm super awake, especially after I work.
Yeah.
Because I'm so full of energy, and I just want to talk to you, right? But you're super tired. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's like 11 o'clock. No wonder he's tired. Why am I awake?
Yeah, I know. It always feels like when we call, like you're really awake. I'm always like really tired.
Yeah, it's because so much happens like during my work day, and I can't text you obviously like while I'm working.
Yeah.
So I just want to like keep you updated before I forget.
I understand. I mean, our roles were reversed at one point, you know? Like now I've been, little update, right? Man, I guess it's kind of weird. Like we're talking about things that are happening like in the future, but the order as far as like when we recorded all of the episodes is going to be like out of order. You know what I mean? Because these first 10 episodes are remastered. So, I mean, recorded October of 2021, released October of 2021, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like episodes 11 to, what is it, like 18 or something like that? Or like in a before time frame. And then episode 19 after these, or like during these recordings.
Yeah, but I think, I mean, it'll make sense. Because we're going to put remastered.
Yeah. And I mean, it's in the description of the episodes too, how it's like, these are makeup episodes because your boy accidentally deleted.
Yeah, so sorry if that's a little confusing.
RIP to those original episodes.
I mean, they were okay, for
sure. They were all right. No, but yeah. Anyways, okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, all right. So I had an internship, or I still am technically in the internship, but my last day is this Wednesday. And when that ends, I mean, that's really it. I'm just going to be dashing again. I have my applications out there, like my resumes, my applications to a few places. So hopefully I get a job at one of them. And
I feel like you have a good chance.
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. I don't know. I just want a stable job. I want to go in again for like hours because I haven't been doing that, you know, because I mean, dashing, I pretty much make my own schedule. And then with the internship, it was very lax work at home scenario. And so it was kind of like, again, kind of making my own schedule. Like I decide when I need to get the work done, you know, by a certain due date. And I mean, that's fine, but I kind of miss having some sort of set schedule. You know what I mean? Even if people aren't telling me what to do per se, just knowing that, you know, between this time and this time, I'm working. And there's no other thing I can do because I'm going to be at a location. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you don't get distracted.
Yeah. And that's the goal. I don't want to work, I don't know, like 24 hours-ish to 30. I feel like that's pretty easily doable with my current schedule. Because I can go in a lot earlier than you. And then, you know, get out earlier.
Yeah, unfortunately, my classes are all in the morning through the afternoon. So I really can only work in the evenings.
Yeah.
But today I worked the morning, and it was really nice. Good little mix-up in there.
It was. I like when you work mornings because I feel like I don't get to see you all the time, right, when you go to school. And sometimes you have to go to work. I don't know. Man, I felt like I haven't seen you. It's been, like, I know we see each other almost every day. But it's for such small amounts of time. And it's just something I'm not used to.
Very true. We did hang out like for 8 to 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
Especially when I wasn't working.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I worked at my other job, we still hung out like all day because it was summer.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's chill. I'm glad we're both, you know, getting our bread up.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
That's what matters, you know. We can buy nice things, and then we can have like more shopping dates. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, we went shopping this past week.
Yeah,
it was really nice because it was unexpected.
It was, and it's not like I bought a lot. I bought a pair of jeans and a jacket, which I'm very excited to wear when it starts getting cold.
I'm so excited
because I mean it's getting cooler, like 90 degrees, which is cooler than it has been because it's been like 96, 98. And I mean 90, 80, it's going to be 88 tomorrow, right? High is what it says, estimated.
Yeah, that's what it said when I looked. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, so I mean that's great.
Yeah, so low 64, high 88.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like the morning though. But still, you know.
I mean, we're going to go to lunch at like 1, so it shouldn't be that hot, but
yeah, I know. But still, you know, I want to wear all these jackets, all these winter fits, quote unquote. And I don't know. I'm just ready for that because I have all these jackets that I just haven't been able to wear. Just been stocking up on jackets.
Yeah, me too. I have a bunch of like fall and winter fits.
Yeah.
But I can't really wear them right now because it's still like 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, I know. I've just been wearing like short sleeves, or like if I wear long sleeves, they're like the dry fit ones, and then basketball shorts or like the running shorts.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like I'm running out of clothes.
Well, it's just because we're wearing the same stuff all the time, but because because of the weather, it's not like we can really change it up. I mean, we could. It's not like we can't wear pants, but I personally am not comfortable.
Yeah.
Because then it gets real nasty down there. You know what I'm saying? It's just hot, humid, not fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd wear jeans to school more if it was cooler throughout the day. And don't get me wrong, when I go in the morning, it is pretty cool, and I have to wear like a jacket or a long sleeve and stuff. But then once I get out of my second class and then my third class, it's like hot. And not just hot, but also humid. And that's what I don't like.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't really appreciate that. So I'm going to wear jeans and different clothes once it gets cooler, but I'm still waiting on that. And then, honestly, I really hope that it snows.
I hope so, too. Like, I do and I don't, because, I got family in the power, like, department, right? Like CPS and such. And, I know it was real hard to handle all that during the winter storm. So, like, as much as I want it to snow, I hope, like, if it does, that they have a good handle on it past, like, 2 days,
Yeah. I hope so, too. That was the only thing.
Yeah.
But it was still very enjoyable.
Yeah, honestly, even, like, one night or, like, one day, because I just want to take pictures of my dogs, and I want us to take pictures during the snow. And then, like, I really just want, like, really cold weather. I'm talking, like, we got to wear, a long sleeve and a jacket type weather. Not necessarily snowing, but, like, freezing out,
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
I kind of like that.
Like, the type of weather where you can breathe out, right? And you can see, like, your, like, the vapor, right? Because it's, like, your hot air going on the cold air. You know what I mean?
The only thing I don't like about that is that my hands get super dry. And then because it's not snowing, it's like, well, what's the point of that?
There is that. We got to get you gloves. Man, next time we go to Ross,
we should look for gloves. I need more masks.
I'll look for little gloves for you, because I have the emergency beanies, a hoodie and stuff in my car, and an emergency pair of gloves, but they're for like my hands. And you got smaller hands, and I feel like I need to get you like little cloth mittens that fit your hands, but also that you can use.
Oh my goodness, at Costco,
what?
We have baby gloves. I mean, these things are like 2 inches long and maybe like 1.5 to 2 inches wide.
Are you serious?
They're so little, and I have to fix them sometimes, and they're so cute. They have them like in purple and black and gray. But I wonder why purple.
I don't know.
That's the color they use to mix it up. But I really like them. I think they're very cute.
I want to go to the Costco you work at. Like, I haven't gone. Like, for one, obviously, because I don't have a Costco membership. And the only ever time I've been to a Costco is that one time with you and your mom.
Oh, yeah. That was crazy.
So whenever you get your car, we got to go.
I need to get it. I have not. I don't know. Every time I want to go, it's like busy. And I went this one time on my break because you can't go when you're working. So I went on my lunch because that isn't paid, right? And I waited for like 5 minutes. Okay, I went at the end, right?
Why don't we go tomorrow? It's your day off.
I guess you're right.
Or are they closed tomorrow? You just don't work?
No, they're not closed tomorrow.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, if you're down, because we were going to go to the museums tomorrow, but RIP that because they're all closed.
I did not know they were closed on Mondays.
I know.
Why on Mondays?
I don't know. It should be nice. We're going to get some pizza at La Cantera, look around. Not necessarily buy anything. We're just going to look around.
I want to try stuff on so I know what I like.
Yeah, that should be fun. And then...
But yeah, we can go to Costco.
Yeah.
And then I need to take my picture, though. Because you have to take your picture with your membership. So they're like, oh, yeah, that's them.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to...
We're already getting kind of dressed up. Hey, whoa.
What?
You want to get caked up or just a little bit?
No, just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh my goodness, caked up.
Well, I mean, like
I've never put on like so much makeup.
I mean, you look nice with makeup, but I mean, I don't know.
He just gets mad because I have foundation on, and he'll kiss my cheeks, and it gets all over his mouth.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It feels like chalky, like kissing you.
It's so funny because you'll have makeup on your mouth, but it's still on my face. And I'm like, how many layers did I put? Because it doesn't look like it came off at all.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's this one girl that I work with, and she was doing carts yesterday with me too, right?
Yeah.
For like an hour, maybe a little longer. And her makeup stayed on so well. And I just want to know what she uses.
It's crazy.
Because when I sweat, after like 3 hours of that, especially if it's like super hot, it starts to like come off. And I don't appreciate that. Like my eyelashes and my eyebrows will stay on, but it's more so the foundation, and then the concealer stays in place. So it really is just the foundation, but you know, that's like the whole base. I can't have that breaking up. So I need to ask her.
It's probably like waterproof or something.
Yeah. And I guess I use BB cream, which isn't like really foundation. Kind of is.
Yeah.
It's just lightweight.
It is better. I'll admit that I like the BB cream better than the foundation, because you used to use foundation. When we first got together, you would use foundation.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes, I did.
And it was always like that was like the cakey stuff. You know what I mean? Like by the time 8th period English hit, I was looking at you, and I mean there was makeup on like the rims of your glasses. You could see it coming off like your nose and your cheeks.
Okay, there's no need to expose me. I was still learning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, anyways.
Are we ever going to get to like the point of this episode?
All right, so let's get into the topic of today's episode, right? It was things that we do for fun.
Yes.
Both individually and as a couple. So did you want to start off? Because I know you got a nice little list there.
Okay, yes. I have a little list. Let me tell you. First up. So I really like watching TV shows and movies. Not all the time, but if I have downtime, I'll usually go to that first because it's the easiest thing to do. And then I can just sit there with my dog. And it's like quality time for us. So some of the things that I watch right now are Manifest, Gilmore Girls, and Pretty Little Liars. I've finished Pretty Little Liars and Gilmore Girls. Manifest, I am almost done. I am on the last season, and I'm very excited for that. Oh, I also used to watch Gossip Girl, but I haven't started it again because I know how it ends, or like how it ends. And yeah.
Like the new one?
No, I haven't watched the new one. I'm kind of worried that it's going to ruin it or it's not going to be that good. So I have not started it. Also, I think that's on regular TV. And I don't have regular TV. I only have like Netflix, Disney Plus. My family doesn't have cable because we don't use it a lot. Like my parents watch the TV to use the news. But that's about it. Yeah. So I don't have TV. That's why I'm like watching old shows all the time. But next up, like I mentioned before, watching TV or something lets me have quality time with my dog. But I also like playing with my dog Scout. He's a little baby, a little brat sometimes.
All the time, bro. What?
And I love him. And I feel like I don't spend that much time with him. So whenever I'm home alone, I try and throw the ball with him. Or like pet him, give him little tummy rubs. And that's honestly my favorite thing to do. Another thing I like to do is walking outside. So my parents won't let me go on a walk by myself in like the neighborhood or anything like that. But thankfully our house, it has like a walkway and it's pretty thick around our house.
Yeah.
Like in the backyard and stuff. So I'll just be out there walking. Especially if we don't work out. I just like to be outside in the sun. And my dog also like will walk by me, or he'll like roam around the yard by himself. So
yeah.
But I do want to go on walks by myself. But I'm also kind of scared. So
You're scared?
Oh yeah. And it's not like we live in a bad neighborhood or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just people are sketchy.
I feel like you could go on a walk like by yourself or even with Scout, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. Heard too many things.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. Maybe my parents will say yes, but they're very protective. So
Maybe.
So I don't know about that one.
You gotta convince them that you're chilling.
Yes. I need like a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah. Like pepper spray or something. I don't have that.
Oh yeah. Or you don't have like a knife? Oh wait, no. I gave you that little knife.
I have your knife.
That tiny little knife.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say that probably won't be the best option for me.
It's like the greatest option. You can poke somebody. They won't know
But
what to
I'm
hit
not
them,
gonna want to get
then you're out of
close
there.
to them. What if I don't like, jab hard enough?
I guess you're right. That is a possibility, yeah.
Like if I had pepper spray or something, I just gotta press a button.
Yeah.
I don't want to get close to these people. I don't know what they got.
You're
Like,
right. You're right.
And
Well,
the closer
that's
they
why you gotta
get,
take Scout with you, because then he'll protect you.
Oh yes, my 5-pound dog will definitely protect me. No, like I opened the door one time.
Yeah.
And he didn't even bark. Oh well, no, like okay. He usually barks. Sorry, let me give y'all some backup info.
Okay.
He usually barks every time someone comes in the house, except my mom.
Yeah.
Like that's the one person he won't bark at. Yes, that is his queen, right?
His queen.
Everybody else he'll bark at. He'll run to the door, throw a
Yeah.
tantrum, and he hasn't been doing that.
You're
And
right.
then,
He hasn't.
And then my dad's cousin came over, right? He doesn't know who this is, right? Met him maybe once for like 5 seconds. He walks right through our house and he's just over there licking him. And I'm like, Scout, this could be a whole intruder. You're supposed to bark no matter who it is. But he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was also another instance where some random person I didn't know but my dad knew walked in. So I know Scout didn't know them. And I was like, what the heck? Like, why are you not guarding us right now? Because there's not much he can do but alert us.
Yeah.
And when he was little, he used to bark all the time. Like, if someone walked in or if there was, like, someone he didn't know. And I'm like, where do those instincts go?
Well, maybe it was just like curiosity. Or like, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad he didn't bark no more. That shit was kind of annoying.
Well, yeah, but if it's somebody that he's not used to or hasn't, like, smelled their scent before,
Yeah.
I'd appreciate a warning as well.
I mean, maybe he'll sense like their intentions. You know what I mean?
I don't
Then he'll
know.
bark.
Sometimes I feel like dogs, like, they're either really good at that or really bad at that. Because how do you
Yeah.
know?
You don't. I know my dogs probably wouldn't like bark or anything like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
They'd like run up to them. But I don't know about anything else. Honestly.
I need a guard dog.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get a second one. Take it. Okay. But other than that, my next favorite thing to do is take a nap. I have been very tired recently.
Yeah.
With work and school, my family. Hey, it's a lot.
Yeah, being with me.
Well, no, not like that. But I mean, like, us going somewhere
Yeah.
or doing something, it's just draining.
Even driving, honestly. Sometimes we go like far places.
Yes.
And that should just have me tired.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because St. Mary's is like 30 minutes away. And then with traffic in the morning, oh no. Sometimes I'm just like, why do I do this to myself?
It's not 30 minutes. I feel like we get there like 15 minutes tops.
No way.
For real?
It's 30 minutes.
I don't feel like that.
It is 100% 30 minutes.
That's crazy.
Because I time it like every time.
You do?
Yes.
I know. You're like mad worried all the time that you're
I
going to like
can't
be late or
be
something.
late. I have been. Twice. But he's
Sorry,
just
I've
like,
missed
oh, like,
class.
tell me when you're late or like when you come in late. Because obviously he sees us, but he's teaching.
Yeah.
And okay, it has only been like a minute or two. But I feel like that just doesn't show like good character. And I need to build relationships with my professors. That's what I'm focused on.
All right.
So I cannot be late. And yeah, needless to say, I've barely been getting any sleep. And I've been really tired. So when I can take a nap, I do.
Yeah.
And it's honestly the best. I used to not take naps. but my body's just been exhausted from everything. And it's more so like mental exhaustion because of schoolwork and stuff, not really physical exhaustion.
Yeah.
But when we work out, I will especially be tired that time. Or like that night. And it's so frustrating because I'll be so tired I can't go to sleep. And I'm like, hello? What is happening right now? So, yeah, I need to start taking melatonin. I was trying to get off of it or like away from it. But sometimes I just need that little kickstart.
Yeah.
Hopefully it helps.
I'm sure it will. You just gotta like relax, you know? Like I found like if my goal is to like go to sleep, you know what I mean? Like I'm thinking about it too hard, then it won't happen. It's like my body will, like it feels like it has to do something and then it'll stay awake and it doesn't happen, you know?
I get what you mean.
So I just gotta like relax, breathe in, just kind of sink into my bed and just let it happen. Let it happen. Let the melatonin take over. Let it take you on a little sleep adventure. You just drift off into your dreams. Then before you know, you wake up. It's the next day.
I like how you think, honey. But yeah, so I've been taking naps.
What else? What's up? What else is on your little list?
So I have a few more things. Sorry, I'm explaining them too much. But I like to watch YouTube mainly for like outfit inspo. I haven't worn any of them though, cause your girl goes to school, the gym, and work, and at work I can't wear certain things. So then I just don't wear them, because then I have to change even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I like to do my nails as well. That's something that I've been doing, and it's been very relaxing, honestly, just painting my nails or filing them. Or I got this little set with my sister where it's like the fake nails and you just like glue them on and stuff. And it's like a UV lamp and gel nails. And it's been really nice because you have to like shape them and then paint them, obviously, so they're like a color. And yeah, it's been relaxing, especially when I do it with my sister. Like we're both painting the nails at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Other than that, I've been watching TikTok, but I deleted TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I was on it a little too much.
Yeah.
Like I was doing good to where I was maybe on it 15 minutes a day. But then when I was having trouble going to sleep, I would just watch TikTok.
Yeah.
And then it would wake me up. So then I deleted it one night because I was like, this thing is an addiction. so it's gone now.
Yeah.
And like I mentioned before, I like to read. Sometimes I color. But not all the time. Not recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Just every now and then.
Yeah, you know what? All right. Not to like dog on the stuff that you do for fun, but this reminded me of a Tom Segura sketch. And he was like, you know what's fucking crazy? Like this, some of the shit, like if somebody comes up to you and they're like, hey, what are your hobbies, right? And Tom Segura was like, I mean, you know, I do a little bit of this and that, right? Anyway, so he was like, or he asked somebody, he's like, what are your hobbies? And the guy was like, oh, I do woodworking. Or he's like, I do metal work on the side. Or I crochet and make blankets.
Oh, I like to do that.
And Tom Segura was like, dude, they asked me that. And I'm just like, I watch my shows. And that's it. And it's like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking about now. Because you're like, I watch YouTube, watch Netflix, watch TikTok. And I was like, yo, like, you ask some people like, hey, what do you do for fun? He's like, you know, I like to do like recreational mountain biking every now and then. And it's like some crazy shit like that. And it's like, I like to watch Netflix and TikTok.
Okay, well, there's some stuff I like.
No, yeah, I don't know. That's just what I was thinking of. No, I mean, this is like laxed, you know, stuff I like to do for fun. Because I mean, that's like stuff that we can do every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's kind of just like, oh, me time.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Some people be doing like, saying that they like to do some crazy shit for fun. I'm like, but do you really do that every day though?
How do you have time? That's my question. I do these things
is that
because
a hobby
they
that
take
you
up
do
less time
every day, like dead ass, or is that just some shit you do like when you got time? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's what it reminded me of. But yeah, no, some valid time. I mean, that's most of what I do for fun. I'm not gonna cap on it like that, you know. So no, yeah. Continue. Was there anything else?
My last one was going shopping.
No way.
Yes, that is the best thing ever. For me, yes. I like to spend money, and I like to buy clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Things that I like.
Yeah.
Online shopping.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Shopping
addicting.
with you, babe. Like, we'll go to a store and I'll have an idea of like what I want, right? And we go there, pick it up. I know exactly where it's at. We're chilling. I'm ready to go. Man, babe, you peruse.
I go there to enjoy my time off.
Yeah, I know. But it's just funny because then you'll be like, all right, we're good. Let's head to the registers. We'll be walking and we walk by like a rack and you're like, hey, whoa, hold on. And we go over there and you're like, oh, never mind. I have to
inspect
I'm like,
everything.
What is happening?
I have to make sure I don't miss a good deal.
It's pretty funny. It's cute. No, I mean, that's good though that you like look for that. Honestly, I don't really shop for like good deals. Like, I know what I want and I'm like, I've seen it more expensive and that's how I determine it. And then I'll pick that shit up and get going.
Yeah, well, I just look because for one.
Yeah.
Well, I've been doing this recently.
Yeah.
But I get paid $16 an hour, right?
Yeah, you get paid mad per hour, babe. It's crazy. Making big bucks.
And so I look at something I want.
Yeah.
If it is $15.99,
okay,
that is an hour of my work gone.
Damn, that's a crazy. Honestly, it's kind of a depressing way to look at it.
Well, yeah, but if there's something that's $8, that's half an hour.
I guess you're right. That's right. Honestly, man, that's crazy. Like when I would DoorDash, I used to really like pay attention, like how much am I making per hour? That shit would stress me out because I feel like it was just not a good day if I wasn't making a certain amount per hour.
Yeah, well, I don't look at it all the time.
Or no, yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just like comparing the way that you're describing that to like how I used to think about it. And like dashing became more fun when I just didn't worry. Like at the end of the day, as long as I'm making, more than $20, I'm happy.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like I have a budget, right?
Yeah.
So if I stay under that, I'm completely happy.
Yeah, it's just hard to stay under, honestly. I get myself a tight budget. It's like $35 for the week. Fuck, it is so hard to stay on. I like sometimes that's cap. Every week I go over it like $5 to $10, and it's so because and like the reason I gave myself that $35 budget is because it's like it's a percentage of my monthly income, and that's how I do it. But sometimes it's just like it just feels like too little. You know what I mean? I mean, like I've been going over. Like I don't think I've ever been under since like forever.
Yeah, no, I go based off how much I get paid every 2 weeks because that's how I get paid.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, honestly, because I don't make a consistent amount of money per month. I use an average. That might be better because maybe 1 week I'll make like a shit ton more, and then I have like more for the next week, like budget wise.
Yeah, and I've done percentages too.
Yeah. And
it's kind of the same amount, so it's like, well, I'll just do it like bi-weekly and see how much I make. Because then at the end of the month, I'll see how much I went over.
Yeah.
And it's just a dollar amount, so it's a little easier than like, percentage wise. At least for me.
No, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I look at it as like, like that was an hour of my pay and stuff. If I know I wasn't planning on shopping that day, like we went out to shop, right? So I was like, I'm gonna spend money. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
Right? If I like it, it fits, it's truly something that I want, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
But let's say we just go because we're bored and I don't really have anything in mind that I want to get.
It's kind of impulse buy.
Yeah, and I have to think, well, one, why am I buying this?
Yeah.
Is it worth, let's say an hour of my pay?
Yeah, like, am I going to really use this?
Yeah. So I think of it in those circumstances. Not really if I'm going out all the time or like when we get coffee. Like I know I want coffee. I don't care how much it costs.
I'll swipe the card. I don't care if I'm 60 over on my budget. I'll swipe my motherfucking card for some coffee. Babe, I don't get it every day, but we pretty much do.
Yes.
And
we get it a few times a week now.
Yeah, and the only reason I don't drink coffee here at my house every day is because I don't have like the creamer and an espresso machine to like make a latte.
Oh, I forgot to tell my dad to buy the creamer again.
Yeah, because I mean, when I do make it here, it's just like the coffee from the pot although we do have some nice grounds. My parents, they buy like bags of coffee.
I need to start doing that.
And I mean, it's from like every place that they've ever gone to or places that we've gone, it's nice. You know, it's not like the Folgers or anything like that. It's like this nice coffee, you know. And I mean, you could just buy it at the shops. Like here in San Antonio, they all sell them. And it tastes great. Like I didn't really think like you would be able to taste the difference between black coffees, but you really can.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And
I know I can smell it now.
oh,
Like before,
I
coffee
love
used
the
to
smell
smell
of
the
coffee
same
now.
to me.
I used to think that shit smelled nasty.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why, but now I'm like I smell coffee and that shit makes me salivate.
No, I always used to think it smelled amazing.
Are you for real?
Yeah, and I think it's because in the morning, well, one, I lived with my grandma for a little while.
Yeah.
So I'd wake up, and my parents too, because they'd make coffee. It would just be there in the morning when I woke up.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, my mom always drank coffee. I mean, for as long as I've been alive, she's been drinking coffee every morning, you know?
But yeah, and then when I'd go to my grandparents' house, when I was little, kind of into middle school, I think, because they would watch us in the summer.
Yeah.
We'd go early in the morning because my mom would have to be at work by 7, right? Or my dad too. And so then they'd drop us off, and my grandparents would be eating their breakfast with coffee. And it just smelled, or like it filled their whole house. And I smelled it everywhere.
Yeah, that's great. That's the crazy thing. I don't drink coffee in the morning. It's like in the middle of the day.
No, I drink it in the morning and in the middle of the day. Anyways. But it's kind of just like, it reminds me of when I was younger with my grandparents and like my family.
That's crazy.
So I feel like that's why I like it so much.
That's cute. That's honestly really nice. I just got hooked on it when we started going out. I don't know. It's just so nice. You know what? It's not even just that it, like, obviously it tastes good and I like it. And it does help me wake up. Not like a whole lot, but it's definitely like a boost to my energy. But I think I'm really hooked on it because I like going out with you to get coffee, because that's just, to me, that's like really quality time. Because sometimes you're like, I don't want to go out and do something, right? Because we got work to do. But it's kind of like going out and getting coffee isn't really like doing something in our heads. It's kind of like we're getting a supplement to our work because it's going to help us stay awake, right?
I don't know. When I see a nice coffee cup, I just get motivated to do work.
Right there, yeah.
And I'm like, let me sip my coffee.
A lot of these places look nice. Like, we got to go and do work at these places.
I know. And we always say that, and then we never
We need to actually do that. Let's do that this week.
Oh, my goodness. We could go. Where did we go this last time?
Shit, what is it? Shotgun House Coffee Brewers.
It was like so pretty.
I got it. Hold on, I got a sticker right here. I got stickers from like almost every coffee place we've been to. It is Shotgun House Coffee Roasters, not Coffee Brewers. Fucking amazing vibes. I mean, you walk in, there's a lot of places to sit, and the coffee's good, not bad. Honestly, the milk alternatives kind of throw it off. Like almond and oat milk, if you get it in a latte, really throws it off. Like, cause that's like that flavor comes through too much. But they don't have any half and half. So honestly, next time, probably just gonna have to suck it up, do the whole milk, shit myself later, but it'll taste better. Not gonna lie.
I don't know. I just love coffee. And I love getting like soy or oat milk. Almond milk just doesn't seem right.
I prefer half and half. And then like this is usually my go-to. Half and half iced vanilla latte. Every now and then I'll branch out, try some new stuff. I've done like cold brew before with flavoring, or just cold brew no flavoring. So it's basically just like black coffee iced. And it's not bad, but I really don't like drinking my coffee black. It's more tolerable for me now. Like I'll drink a black coffee now, like whole. Before I was like, oh, I can't even make it through.
I don't know. It depends for me. Yeah. Sometimes I can just drink like the black coffee with some milk. And that's it. But it has to be soy milk.
Really?
It can't just be regular milk. If it's regular milk, it's too milky.
Interesting.
Excuse me. Like it's too thick.
Oh, okay.
So I don't like that. Even half and half. I don't know. It's so white. Like when it comes out. And I don't know why that's just like. In my head, everything tastes like milk once I see that.
Really?
I don't taste the coffee.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. No, yeah. Man, we kind of went off. I was talking about. Yeah, I was going to talk about like, so when I make my own coffee here at the house, it's just the coffee grounds like in a regular coffee pot, like a Mr. Coffee pot, right? And then pour that in, throw some ice, like a whole bunch of ice, and then a little bit of creamer. That's it. So it's kind of plain.
You're
Like
insane.
it's like the coffee flavor is, you know, the dominant flavor, but there's like a splash of half and half creamer in there. So it's not really like latte tasting, but I mean, it definitely wakes me up. Honestly, the coffee I make here at my house makes me want to poop more than like the lattes we get. Although it depends, because sometimes like people do lattes differently. Like the Starbucks latte, they put two shots of espresso. Some places do 1 shot, some places do 3. And, you know, you can definitely tell depending on how the bowels are feeling. You know what I mean?
Right after.
Yeah, like, you know, 1 sip in and you're like, where's the nearest restroom? Because I'm about to shit myself.
Oh, no, I don't get it that fast. I
Babe,
meant like.
I've gotten it that fast.
No, I mean like after I finish it.
Yeah. Oh, after I finish it, it's wraps for the nearest toilet.
I know. Oh my goodness.
It always happens at your house too.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Like we'll get coffee and maybe I'll have work after or something, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, oh, let's go back to my house, right? And then we'll sit down for 2 minutes. And he'll be like, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the restroom. And I know it's about to be like 30 minutes until I see him again.
No way. Nah, sometimes it do be taking a minute. And sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, I know. I remember one time my mom was like, okay, dinner's ready. And I was like, okay. And she was like, where's Julian? And I was like, he's in the restroom. And then it was a while and she was like, y'all's food's getting cold. Like,
Rip.
where is he? And
Yeah.
I was like, he's still in the restroom.
Just throwing it down.
And she was like, okay.
It's
like
awkward. She's
like-
not used to people taking this long.
No. No, she's not.
These extreme
So.
bowel movements. Yeah, sometimes I forget to ask for half and half. Because, like, let me make that clear. Like, whole milk runs through me. So I always got to get some sort of alternative. Because sometimes it's not even that they put, like, extra espresso or something. It's just straight up that they use whole milk. And that's what's doing me in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like you're going to be lactose intolerant.
Probably.
I mean,
I'm already getting to that point. I used to be able to drink whole milk. And then we had to go to 2%. And now I drink 2%. And even now, like, I'll eat a bowl of cereal with some 2% milk. Not feeling great after, honestly. Tastes good, but the bowels my stomach does not like it. And so I know I'm becoming lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
like
I'm
more
kind
and
of
more.
worried.
Like my tolerance for lactate is getting bad.
Yeah. My mom had that happen to her, but she was like older already. So I feel like maybe right now it's not hitting me as hard. For one, I mainly drink soy milk.
Yeah.
So how do I know? And
That's
other
true.
than that, I mean, I eat cheese and yogurt,
Yeah.
but I feel like it's not the same. Like you really have to test it with milk or ice cream.
Yeah, you really do.
And I don't really eat ice cream, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't eat ice cream too often.
And then milk's just out of the picture because, like I said, I only drink soy milk or have it in my coffee or in cereal. Even when I eat Oreos, that's a little weird. Sometimes I do switch it up and I'm like, no, this needs to be regular milk. But so I'm not sure.
Some cow milk.
Yeah, I might get it when I'm older. But I mean, by then I'll already have been used to drinking soy milk or an alternative.
Yeah, it's not like I don't mind the alternatives. It's just kind of like sometimes it tastes better with the regular.
I
Cow
understand.
milk, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I'm in the mood for an oat latte.
Yeah. What if man, if a place offered goat milk, I'd try that.
I'd try that too. I've had goat cheese.
Yeah. I think
It
I've
was
had
pretty
goat cheese
good.
too.
Yeah.
Can't remember though. I've had a
Our
lot of cheese.
friend from high school, she was lactose intolerant for a while, right?
Yeah.
I think she still is. It's better now though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure. But when I was vegan, we went out and we both shared a pizza with goat cheese because she couldn't have it and I wasn't going to have it. So, yeah,
That's crazy.
it was pretty good.
Yeah?
It was kind of stringy.
Ooh, I'm
I
excited
think
for
that's what I
tomorrow.
remember.
We're gonna get pizza.
Yes, gluten-free pizza.
Yep. Should taste good. We're gonna go to Luciano's a la Cantera. Damn, Rip. It's like 48 minutes in,
We have been talking for a while. I was gonna ask you.
and I have not talked about the
I'm
things.
sorry.
All right, we're just gonna
go.
we're gonna speed run it. this episode is probably going to be like an hour long. So
hope y'all enjoy.
Yep. Anyways, so things I like to do for fun. Obviously, I like to sit down, consume my media, like you, Netflix. Honestly, I don't really watch Netflix like by myself. It's really only with you, like the shows that we've watched together.
Haley fam.
Haley fam.
The fam bam.
Yeah, honestly, didn't expect to be liking YouTuber like her. Although, yeah, it's true. I only watch her with you. Pretty chill. I don't know. It's a nice little Friday ritual we got going on now. I also like to watch like other YouTubers. I watch a lot of tech YouTubers. I don't know. I'm just really interested in tech. Like, it's a lot of shit that I can't afford, and I like to watch that because then I can be like, yeah, eventually I'll be able to afford it, and I'm gonna get it, hopefully. Or sometimes I'll talk myself out of it. Like, what I'm gonna get, here pretty soon, I'm gonna get an iPad Air because I want to switch completely to digital notes and just stop using, pen and paper, where possible. Because obviously some tests, professors will be like, you're only allowed a piece of scratch paper and, a pen or a pencil. And in that case, yeah, I'd have like a notebook to tear a piece of paper out, use it for the test or whatever. But I mean, other than that, like, I honestly really want to like just switch over to completely digital. But yeah, other stuff that I like to do for fun, I'd be lying if I told you that I like to read for fun. I've been reading, but like
it's
trying,
not for fun.
It's like trying to get into it, And I mean, it is fun, but I have to like get into it. Like, to start is is the hardest thing for me. But once I finally start and I get into the reading, I got like jazz music or like rain playing in the background, I can read like 20, 30 pages, and I'm chilling, been enjoying it. I'm almost done with the book that I'm reading, that I'm still reading. I just take forever to get through books because it's not like Marisol or like the Haley fam YouTuber that we're watching. She just like reads at like all hours of the day. Not me, bro. Like, I really got to convince myself, like, you got to read, bro. Like, read or you ain't doing anything else. And I'm like, fuck, okay. Open the book, get into it. And then, I mean, I do enjoy myself. If I got the time, I like woodworking. Been getting into that.
I was remembering what you said.
Yeah. No, truthfully, if I do have the time, this is something that I've been trying to get into and get better at. Like, I built my headboard, a few shelves, not some crazy shit, but, just standard stuff. I'm going to make a bookshelf.
I was about to say, I'm still waiting on that bookshelf.
I'll make a bookshelf for Marisol, a little candle holder. I'm going to make myself like a little like grooming supplies holder, like to hold my razor, my Manscaped like lawnmower, like razor, I guess you'd call it, and like my Phillips One Blade, like all that shit, shaving cream, deodorant, just to hold all of my stuff in my restroom and like have it look nice and presentable, not just like everywhere. I mean, I have it kind of like presentable, but it's just like on my countertop. Like, I want like a little space to have it on or in. And so that's what I'm gonna do. It shouldn't be too hard, honestly, but yeah, I mean, when I got the time, definitely been trying to do that. The only reason I just haven't gotten around to it is because, I don't know, I've just been stuck. I haven't finished this one project that I've been working on for a minute, and I feel like I can't work on anything else unless I finish it. And truth be told, that's not the case. Like, I really can work on other stuff, but I just got to do it. I just got to finish it. Because it's not, I don't even have that much to do. I literally just have to build the door and I'm done. and then it's painting it, obviously, but.
Yeah, I feel like you are the type of person that needs to only focus on one thing at a time. And you can't have a bunch of projects or you might feel overwhelmed.
Yeah. And like, I know I have all this stuff that I want to do lined up, and maybe that's like the problem. Maybe I just need to like put it on the back burner and like say, hey, I'll get to that, but let's finish this shit. Like, easy. I could finish it in a day if I just take the time to do it. So I got to muster up and do that at some point this week. Either work on it for like an hour or two throughout the week, or just, this coming Saturday, just buckle down and finish it. And that way I could just get to the other projects, because the other project is going to be easy. The bookshelf, I don't want to make like a really simple one. I kind of want to do something a little more artistic, if you will. So that might be a little bit of a nice challenge to see what I can do. But as far as like the candle holder and like the little like jewelry tray and all that, like that's going to be pretty easy. Like, that's just going to be like wood glue. not really any hardware used. Your bookshelf is, I'm going to use some hardware. Obviously wood glue too. I'm thinking of doing like a peg system, like drilling holes and then having like little wood pegs in there and then wood glue and then using like joints to hold it essentially with wood glue. That way the joints are what's holding it in place, not a screw or something, because over time, like a nail or something, that can like get loose and then pop out. I don't want that to happen because that's what's happening with my headboard. I have the actual like boards on it are popping out, and I mean that's just faulty craftsmanship on my part, but it was like one of my first projects. So if you look at the shelf behind you, that's
I'm the only one that can see it.
I know the shelf behind Marisabel, that one is using wood glue and nails, not budging at all. It's doing great, and I feel like if I do that,
she's looking pretty cute.
I feel like if I do that with your bookshelf, we'll be straight. It'll be good, and you won't be able to see any nails or nothing. It's gonna look real clean, seamless. Sand it down, she's gonna look nice. But yeah, shit. Other things I like to do for fun. Obviously, the podcast. It's something fun. It's not like a lot of work. Like editing really isn't that hard, but it is something like extra. Like I wish we could. I mean, I guess we could just record, stop, throw that shit out. Hey, okay, this is the episode. But I don't know. Throw a little intro music in, edit some parts out that we don't want, and then add the outro. Which, by the way, I've been wanting to like add a new intro, outro, or not like add a new, but like make our own. Like it's like music playing and we're like, welcome to the Live with JM podcast, like some shit like that, you know what I mean? Or like, hey, I'm your host, and like something like that. I don't know, we'll figure it out, but
we'll see.
I don't really know how to like sound mix and shit, so
we gotta figure that out first.
Yeah,
we have all these ideas.
There's a lot of stuff we're trying to do. We got a Halloween special we're gonna record pretty soon here.
Facts.
And then we got a Christmas special that we are not gonna give the details to quite yet, but hopefully that shit works out. I'm excited.
Hopefully I'll like it.
yeah, we'll see. If we like it, it's coming out. If we don't like it, yeah, we're scrapping. Something else is happening.
So y'all can find that never. If we don't like it.
Yeah. We can find that never. I like that. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I've been playing video games when I have the time too, and I enjoy that. That's fun. I've been playing a game called Destiny 2. Been chilling with that, but don't really play too often. Like I haven't been playing recently, like the past week. What?
Nothing. I'm just
looking at me do my thing.
Yes. Is there a problem?
No.
Okay.
What else? I don't do a whole lot, honestly. I chill with my dogs.
Yeah.
Like my dogs, not like my dogs. You know what I mean? like my animals, my dogs. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like I said that in the way of like dogs.
No,
I chill with my dogs.
I heard dogs, and I thought of animals.
For real? I said it.
I don't know.
And I heard it.
What do you call your friends? You say my
friends. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'll be like, hey, what's up, bro? Or like, I don't really say dog, but I don't know. It came out and I heard it that way because this is
someone
comedian.
we know does say that.
For real?
Yeah.
I don't know. There might be a few people that do. Nah, because I saw that there's this comedian. He's from Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
He has like that Brooklyn accent. He says dog, like with the dual and then og. So you say dog. It's like I ate a hot dog, or he's like, hey, what's up, dog? I don't know. That's a really butched Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, that's really bad.
But I was thinking of that when it came out. I don't know, because I've been watching him recently. His name is like Chris DiStefano, something like that. Hilarious comedian. Y'all gotta watch him. He has this like drunk like 9/11 story, because he was in Brooklyn, and his mom actually like worked at the Twin Towers or something. And she was like, he was talking about how like he was drunk not during 9/11, but during the set. But he was like in elementary or like middle school or high school or something. He was like still in primary school, or not primary school. He was in school, right? During 9/11, and he was like, when it happened, it was just kind of like the next day was just like a normal day. Like they still went to school the next day.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like crazy because everybody else was like, don't go to school, right? Like the fucking country was on lockdown. But I don't know. It's crazy. I was thinking about that too recently. Like people are like, where were you on 9/11? I was like, bro, I was like less than a month old.
I was.
No, I wasn't even born. Cap, bro. I was born 2 months later. So I was in my mom's stomach when 9/11 happened. You were.
I wasn't alive. I don't even know if I was in my mom's stomach. To be honest with you.
Some shit was happening. Some.
Nope.
Moves were being made.
Mm-mm. We're done.
To get that ball rolling, if you know what I mean.
And we are done with this conversation. Specifically because you told my dad about our podcast.
I doubt he's gonna listen to it.
Okay.
Yes. Like, he'll ask every night, "Hey, what was your podcast name again?" And I'll be like, "It's Live with JM, sir." And he's like, "Oh, okay. What y'all even talk about?" Like, same question every time.
Okay, yeah. That's just, man, don't be saying things like
all
that.
All right. No, yeah. Honestly, don't do a whole lot. Like, as far as fun goes, like, I'm having fun most when I'm chilling with you, chilling with my friends, with my dogs. When I'm by myself, I don't do a whole lot. Honestly,
you said I like to lay down.
I know, and we were gonna get into like what do we do together for fun. And honestly, get coffee. We get coffee. We
record this podcast.
Record the podcast. Watch YouTube. Watch Netflix. We do pretty much the same shit we do by ourselves.
We don't have many things.
We haven't had time to go on dates, so that's why I'm excited for tomorrow because we're finally gonna go on like a date. I feel like it's just been school and work
for too long.
Way too long. So I'm excited for tomorrow because my school's off. And I only got one class and a meeting.
And we're out of there.
And I'm hyped because I want to get out. I want to eat with you.
Pizza.
So it should be good. I feel like I'm dragging on. Guys, thank you for joining us.
Oh my goodness.
It's been a great episode.
Don't forget to check out our social medias, Live with JM Pod.
Yes. Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Apologize if the shit we do for fun is kind of underwhelming, but...
I mean, there were some other stories too, so
there
hope y'all
was.
enjoyed.
We talked majority of the podcast was not about what we do for fun, but
that's gonna be the title.
that's gonna be the title. Yeah, thank you guys. Check our Amazon affiliate links. It's a great way to support us, but you don't got it. No pressure.
But definitely do that. And make sure to listen to the rest of the remastered episodes. And yeah, all right. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.